Hey, I see those eyes open.
He's just snoring with his head.
Drowning out the camera. The sound effects are not me. Scooby might have some breathing issues. It's hard to do. It's not quite a round surface you're dealing with.
Yeah. You have to get just the average of it, right?
Well, you go until you hit. You go on the other side. It's not hitting. That means you're off. So you keep moving it out until you hit. It's not like it's all the way around.
Yep.
So now you gotta look at the numbers. That has about a high of about 3. That has a high of about 1. So we go in between. Damn it.
Go for 2.
Big difference.
Yeah, a lot of people don't understand that the setup is the most important thing.
It's most of the work.
Yep. Even with welding, the prep work's always the work that takes the most time. Measure twice, cut once.
No, you measure every time and it's still wrong.
Well, if that happens, then you got a problem.
Well, the problem is I shortened it 3 times. It's still too damn short. What the hell the problem is? It's obviously not me. There was in the towel. Okay. So now we're centered. There we go. So now we gotta cut it. What's that tool you're gonna use? Got your tool?
Nope.
What are you gonna use?
Whatever you're gonna use.
Whatever I'm gonna use. Well, I could just use an end and go boop, 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 and call it done.
How are you gonna do it?
Put an ML in there, just go back, just bump, 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 and try to make it halfway around. Just clearance anyway. You go near the diagram. I've done that too. In the bike, I've even done that.
Well, it's in the bike.
Well, it's in the bike.
Oh fuck.
There's a little crap in there. Yeah, done that too.
Alright, you just change your oil.
You just need clearance. Oil costs money. You don't change oil. That's what filter's for. Oh, that's not the right
You're getting distracted. Didn't want to come out.
No, it's something going on with the stop up there. It's becoming clean. I ain't go low enough yet. See, it's always been going up and down on this mill. The one job I went all the way to the very bottom and went almost all the way up. Next setup is the other direction. Same job too. I didn't really need this big one, did I?
No, that's pretty big.
Yeah, it still works.
Would it fit in there?
Fits in there. She sit out there. She keeps staring at somebody.
Yep. Not happy.
She wasn't a happy camper. Use this one. This is hand ground. Look at that.
And ground.
Hand ground. That'd be more work putting that one in. There we go. I'm looking for something that's vintage. That's a vintage cutter. See, it's already broken.
Vintage cutter for a vintage bike.
Sure.
Sure.
Okay, what's the size? Size of that. That one. For some reason all my controls are over here. So this is relatively new. This is relatively used. See, that puts a big radius in there instead of a sharp edge like this one would use. This one's more worn out.
So that would take out more material in a pass or less?
It leaves a radiused edge, so you don't have a nice sharp edge in there. Next thing is we're a little tall, so you're going to go up a little bit like that. Lock it right there. If you go too high, this will hit before that does. So. Minor problem. Justify a little bit. Okay, we hit right there. Lock it down. Go down as far as we want to go down to. So there's our bottom. We on 0 over here? Who changed my cutter over here? It's not on 0 anymore. Somebody's over here screwing around my damn tooling. Okay, we backed it up a little bit. Put our stop in there. It should be enough for clearance. Okay. Okay, so we got everything kind of set up where we want to be at. What RPM you want to spin this at?
Whatever one you want to spin it at.
It's at 625 RPM right now.
That's nice and slow.
Or maybe 650. For me, that's really slow. Cut in there. So that didn't go down
very far, yeah.
went down probably enough we needed, but I'd like to go a little bit deeper. So we go down until we bottom. We come back up here and move our step stop up here. See? So we go down much deeper now. Make sure you got clearance. So we went down a little bit further.
Yeah.
We don't have to go all the way down.
Okay, that's what I was gonna ask.
Yeah, we don't have to, so there's no reason to, but we're good there. Okay, now we might want to put a bigger cam down the road in the bike. So, give ourselves a little more clearance here.
How much more?
That was about another 30, which would be 60 thou more on our diameter or lobe.
Ah.
The 30 thou more lift clearance will give you another 40, 45 thou more cam lift. So if you want to be able to clear a 600 lift cam, we got to give you a couple more. Assuming you want to undercut the lobes.
Oh, didn't focus until the end.
Take another cut, so. Didn't focus until we got all the chatter marks in there?
Yeah. That's not gonna matter.
This will be the last one. Okay. We got clearance in there, boss. Now a lot of new cases, they cut all the way into the case race here. See how we got the gap in here in the case race? Top view. See the thickness of material from here to here?
Yeah.
A lot of times they'll cut right into the damn case.
Oh wow.
Open up that deep. I don't like going that deep because I like to support the bearing that's in there.
Yeah.
If you cut it that deep, it doesn't work. It chatters a little bit too. This machine's been doing more and more chattering. I think the new bearings inside the head are already crapping out. Plus when you're using a large radius cutter like this, it wants to chatter anyway.
Cool.
Okay, I need a camera shaft and 2 washers. Camshaft, 2 washers. Camshaft, 2 washers. Camshaft, 2 washers. Install in case.
Install in case. Put this in first. Oh yeah. Clearance is nice.
What was on? There's clearance in there now? Clearance?
Who's Clarence?
There it is.
There's Clarence.
Focusing down there where it belongs, but the camera doesn't want to focus and probably care about.
Yeah, that's some problems I was having too.
I can fix that.
Zoom in a little further.
See the camera I'm doing? See
Yes.
up here on the camera?
It's not working though.
See how the box is on the lobe right there?
Yeah. So when you, oh there it is.
So now it's going to focus on that lobe. Even though you blow up like that, now look at the view of my camera.
Oh yeah.
So now you can see there's clearance.
Now it's following the gear.
Yeah, change the side here what I want to focus on. See, I don't want to focus on the gear tooth. I want to focus on the cam lobe. Yeah, that part down there. Still wants to focus on the wrong part, I'll see. Anyway, it's got clearance there. Oh, you're seeing the wrong part. Right there. See, now I got it focused. You know what the hell you're doing. You keep pushing that damn gear. Look at that clearance. Now I can really see in there. Look at that. It's got clearance all the way around. If you go on the other side over here, it should have the same clearance. If we get the right area where I can see. I can't see where I'm at. Dumbass. Yeah, it works great when you close the lid. The light's off
Let me
too.
turn on the light so you can see in there. There we go.
Alright, see you. Should have the same clearance on that side, do you?
Yeah.
Alright.
If not more.
It should be the same.
I mean, I don't know, that right now was kind of... I'm just kidding. Yeah, look, it's the same.
And we got clearance up over here. See right here? Up here. You have to unfocus that a little. You have to. Why are you so close? Remember, when you have big screen TV, you don't have to be in that close. So we're hitting. See, we're not hitting on anything over here either. See. All right, so everything clears now. So now maybe this will fit together and spin correctly. If we had a kiln cover, we would know that. Here you go. Don't lose this.
Thank you.
Do you know where that goes? Not in the machine shop.
We go ahead and set this down over here.
Somebody put chips inside of the motor there. Who did that? Like nothing. Clean, look at that. Blew them all out of there. Did you lose this? Here you go. Alright, get out of here. Go on me.
Scooby.
Hey, Scooby. Maybe Scooby's not laying in the middle of the walkway.
He knew we were gonna pass through.
You try to pause but and walk on. Okay, now we know it's going to work. Let's check it just to make sure. Something else might happen that we unforeseen. Cover's missing, gaskets are missing. Screws are here. Found the cover. Where'd the gasket run off to? Found it.
Found it?
Somebody put it in the wrong spot. It wasn't on the motor.
Wonder who that could have been.
Let's stick it back on the gasket board where it belongs. See, it still doesn't go down very easily. It's those dowel pins. Who put those dowel pins in there?
We needed tight tolerances.
They are tight. See, that screw's starting to break in over there.
Yeah. There was just probably crud from the
No,
polish.
it's cutting the
Threads.
cutting threads in the cover right there. It's the same pitch every time, so eventually it will wear itself in.
Yeah.
What's the torque on that?
Yes.
Whatever the case movement is, that's the torque. Oh, look at that. Uh-oh. It appears to be rotating without hitting. Look at that.
Oh, that could be a problem.
Yes. I think that's good. What do you think?
Sure.
You like that?
If you like it.
I like it. It's in there, it's got clearance, and it rotates. That's all good things with a camshaft. There you go. Look how much harder that was to do that off the bike instead of all together.
Yeah. That would have been a
It would have
bitch.
been terrible trying to put the whole motor over there and do the cutting. I've done that before. Pain in the ass. Pain in the butt. Alright, we'll be back.